Hello everybody, it is Wednesday the 14th of August, right. And yes David, I have seen your video and I am going to respond. And apparently I've got some new subscribers, so welcome to the Madhouse. So let's go. First of all, please, let's get out of the Creator and the multiple deities. Yeah? They exist, and let's get out of it. First of all, the Creator in its fullness cannot be known. Yeah? That's what every ancient teaching will tell you. He is all. Everything has got its being in him. Everything is created from him. He is the ultimate diversity. Yeah? And everything is him, and you cannot know it all. You'll fry. Yeah? If you see the fullness of God, it will burn you. So you have those sitting here going, I am expanding my awareness, my consciousness into the knowledge of the Creator, and then they say, oh, I've seen the light. No, you short-circuited. Yeah, the sparks are flying in your head. You're calling that enlightenment. You're actually frying. So forget it. So it cannot be known in its entirety. Therefore, we have worlds, which is basically the Creator bite size. Yeah? He will not give you more than you can handle. Therefore, there are worlds, where the whole thing is a bit more condensed, a bit smaller, and hopefully you can wrap your head around that. We seem to have problems with that, but even with the bite size, but that was the idea. Yeah? So we are in one possibility. This earth is one possibility. Yeah? And there are many gods, many deities. They are there. And to me, they are real. Okay? Again, this world has got a problem. We definitely have got a problem. Yeah? We do not have problems with all the deities at the moment. So forget about them. We have problem with one deity. Yeah? So again, out of this world, out of the deity, pinpoint the problem. Focused on the one problem. Forget the rest for now. So let's pinpoint the problem. And the problem in this world is the God of Abraham. That is the problem. Now, and the fact that he wants to be the only one, that is definitely a problem. So, right, it is said that if you have, there are different trees of knowledge and they bear different kinds of fruit. Yeah? And you will not get a good fruit from a bad tree. Yeah? They produce fruit according to themselves, and if the tree is rotten, the fruit is rotten. Can we agree on that? So, and I've looked at the sorry tale of Abraham. That is the root. That is the beginning of the Abrahamic age of the tree. And what actually happens there is that Abraham is in contact with another being. Yeah? And that being says, you shall sacrifice your firstborn to me. Yeah, so that's the first thing. We're dealing with a being that is demanding child sacrifice. Yeah, that's the first thing. And then we have a human being, Abraham, that is happy and willing to do so. He takes his son to sacrifice him. And that is the root. And why does he do it? Because he's entering into a covenant. And he's been promised that his descendants will become a mighty people. And Abraham is willing to sacrifice his son for that. Yeah, that thinking, that mindset, that interaction, that is the root that will grow the tree. And then tell me that from those roots a good fruit will emerge. It won't. Jesus was of that tree. I am the straight line from Abraham. I'm in that tree. I'm the fruit of that tree. See, I think what Abraham didn't get at the time was that God didn't want the sacrifice of Isaac, obviously. He said, don't. He wasn't talking about Isaac when he said the first son. It is not the first of the flesh, the first of the spirit. And that one was sacrificed. Yeah, that was the fruit. Right. So, next point. Jesus, the Son of Man. And again, as I said, there are two voices. And yes, the Son of Man is one of the voices. Now, what is the Son of Man? And do I know it is Adam? Of course I know it is Adam. Son of Man in Hebrew is Ben Adam, the son of Adam. That is the Son of Man. And Adam is that which was created from the dust of this world. Adam is a son of this world. And the God of this world is his father. And the world, again, is a part of the Creator. Yes, going out again. But let's focus on just world and something. Yeah, bite size. Let's concentrate on what we know we're in. So yes, the Son of Man spoke. Ben Adam, the son of Adam, the son of this world. He spoke. But then, as I said, there was another voice. And that is the Son of God. And that is that other God, the God of Abraham. So, and Jesus said it. I'm sorry, you don't like it, but he said it. I mean, he said, I'm of Abraham. That was the root. Here's the fruit. So, what he says, and that is actually extremely poignant because of what he became, the Son of God. And he says it. Where are we? John 10, verse 34. Jesus answered them, is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods? That is Psalms 82. Yeah? Amongst other things, I think. If he called them God, unto whom the word of God came, so those are gods that have the knowledge of God. The word came unto them. And the scripture cannot be broken. Say ye then, whom the Father has sanctified and sent into the world, you say to him, yeah, thou blasphemest, because I say I am the Son of God. And here comes the Son of God is not God. It is a part of God. Sons are the parts of the Father. Yeah? They are not the same. He's one with the Father in his intention, but they are not, again, the parts are not the same as each other. Nowhere in this world, the parts are not exactly the same as each other. And what is the Son of God? And we quite often, again, here we interchangeably talk about the sons of God and the angels. Yeah, they are angels. Now, let me just recap this for my new subscribers. what is an angel and what is an angelic being. Yeah? Angelic being is a being that becomes the image of an angel. Angel is actually an energy. That's spirit. That's energy. That is what creates. So it's an angelic being as the image of one angel. And those are the sons of God. Now, an angel, the messengers, the guides, the ones that serve you. Yeah, your servants. The angels were given to serve us. We are their master. Should be their master. Those are the energies on which we get information and on which we send out information. Fear, and they bring knowledge, a specific knowledge. Fear, knowledge of danger. Anger, knowledge of injustice. Sadness, knowledge of loss. Compassion, knowledge of suffering. Yeah? Those are our information pathways, so to speak. Those are the angels. And the sons of God are angels, angelic beings. That is, they are only on one energy. And that will give you absolute tunnel vision, first of all. And it will create a compartmentalization of knowledge. Yeah, they are compartmentalized within themselves. They only know one thing. And then there is a God that pulls all the strings, that can see the full pictures. The sons can no longer see the full picture. They can only see according to themselves. And you think that is far out, and you know there are no beings that are ordered in that way. Well, look at this world, because that kingdom is coming, and we have angelic beings in this world already. People that are functioning only on one energy, whether that be greed or lust or greed, lust, vanity, definitely vanity. But they are organized. They all serve the top of the pyramid. Yeah, they do according to what they are. According to the will of the top of the pyramid and according to what they are. And they are compartmentalized. And none of them can see the full picture, but they trust God that, that is that system. So when Jesus became a son from Ben Adam, the son of God, this world, to the son of God, that transition, he became less than a human being. The angels are our servants. We're not supposed to become them or become just one. We become a lot less than what we are. So that's what happens. That is the evolution in that book. You're becoming less than a human being. Because in us, the fullness of the kingdom is within us. All of it. All of the angels are within us, not just one. But again, you elevate one to become all. And you're not seeing more, you're seeing less. And then the next thing is, the sinfulness of this world, that you are imprisoned in this world, you are in darkness, you're not. You know. You can see it. Yeah? You have thought, scripture, and experience. You can see it in the world. You can know it. Right. Now, the God of Abraham is the devil, and he is the father of lies and of deception. And I show you two deceptions here in the book where your perception of what is actually going on is tweaked. Yeah? Now the first, and it creates a foundation from which you think Yeah? And the first deception was most certainly when Jesus said, who do the people say I am? Is that it? Matthew. I put bookmarks in and I'm not altogether sure I know what I'm doing here. No, that is ye are gods. Okay, that's not the one. The first deception. 16. Yeah, here we are. Matthew 16, verse 15. He says unto them, but whom say ye that I am? Yeah, what do the people say I am? This Jesus says that. And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Yeah? And Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Right. Okay. So first of all, flesh and blood, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. The Son of the living God is Ben Adam. The living God is this world. Yeah? That is where all life is in this world. So he says, you are the Son, the Christ, the Son of the living God. And here is then inferred that the Son of man is the Son of the living God, is the Christ. And he is not. The Christ is less than Adam. A lot less than Adam. But here it is. The Christ is, it is within you. It is a part of you. A part. Not all. But here is a deception. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And the Christ is not the Son of the living God. It's the son of the other. Yeah? And then Jesus says, well, flesh and blood did not tell you that, but my Father in heaven, his Father in heaven is the greatest liar ever. So that came to you via my Father, he told you. And on this rock I shall build my church. He's not talking about Peter, he's talking about that thought. On that thought I will build my church. That will be the rock. Yeah? That he is the Christ, and the Christ is the Son of the living God, and he's not. And then you're building the whole thing on the wrong rock. The Christ is not the Son of the living God. The living God is here. He's within us. He's all around us. Our flesh, our DNA, if you listen to Greg Braden, it says God in the body. This is him. You are the image of the living God. It is this world, is his kingdom. Yeah? And there's another deception. Smoke and mirrors, folks. Smoke and mirrors. And that is, Jesus says it twice, and then it is confirmed by the first martyr, which was Stephen, when he has a vision. Yeah? And the heavens opens, and he sees the Son of Man sat to the right hand side of the Father. And that is a complete deception. I will show you this. And Jesus says it twice. You will see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand side of the Father. First of all, you will see the Son of Man That is to see, when people have a vision, they see Jesus, they see the form. Now he retained the form. Make no mistake, he was flesh, he went into the tomb, he was flesh when he came out. He was still in human form. Yeah, and he did not leave this world. Yeah, he disappeared in Jerusalem, and in the book of the Revelation he reappears in Jerusalem. He did not leave the planet, and he did not get out of the flesh. That is not what happened. But you will see the Son of Man. That is, you see the form. What is inside that form is no longer human. The spirit inside that form is not human. And it is not, the form is the Son of Man, the spirit is not. What is inside, and you do not see what is inside. So you see the Son of Man sat to the right hand side of the Father, which is the side of grace, the side of giving. The left hand side is the restricting, the punishing hand, So you see him sat to the right hand side of the Father. So, first of all, it is not the Son of Man. It might be on the outside, it's definitely not on the inside. He sat to you see him sat to the right hand side of the Father. So imagine this, yeah? Imagine when Stephen is martyred, he's seeing this in a vision, yeah? He looks up, so you are him, you're looking up, you're seeing the Son of Man sat to the right hand side of the Father. That's what you're seeing, yeah? Then think yourself the Father. Turn around, think yourself the Father. He's sitting to your left. It's a mirror image. Smoke and mirrors, folks. Smoke and mirrors. And then you have the sheep. The sheep that will bleep. They can only... The best description of a sheep is actually in Animal Farm, in George Orwell's Animal Farm. Where there's a very complicated set of rules and the sheep cannot comprehend or take it in, so they're only being given one line to bleep endlessly because that's all they can cope with. Yeah, that's a sheep. And if that is your self-assessment of yourself, then right, okay. And then if you change the line slightly from all animals are equal to some animals are more equal than others, the sheep will bleep that too. Although it makes absolutely no sense. But, they will keep going. That's a sheep. So, the sheep are bleeping here. And I've heard it recently again. Yeah? Yes! It was told to you, the self must die for Christ to be born. Yeah? The self must die for Christ to be born. And it's beautiful. No, it's not. What was crucified on the cross was the Son of Man. That was humanity on the cross. It was killed in order for the Christ, for this angelic being that has total tunnel vision, is completely compartmentalized, no longer sees the full picture, can't see the full picture, but is in service to a God. That is what is being born. That is the Christ. That is what is being born. I know that is not good. It serves a purpose. Again, the one in the Borg cube. It is not according to the God of this world. And here is, again, where you are being told you are imprisoned here. This is all evil. The evil that is done in this world at the moment, the wars, the lies, the deceptions, all the evil things that are done in this world at the moment are done by angelic beings. They are done by beings that are only functioning on one energy, on greed or on lust and they all serve the one thing. They're getting their orders and they're doing it without a conscience and without being connected anymore to anything else in this world. That is the fruit of the Abrahamic tree, and it will serve the God of Abraham. I just heard, Jesus rejected the riches of this world. Satan offered it to him and he rejected it. No, he didn't. Absolutely he did not. He received them. He received the knowledge of them. But then you must see what the riches of this world actually are. Yeah? You're going around saying the riches of this world is all, the kingship, the castles, the temples, the gold, get your hand into the cookie jar. Yeah? That is not of this world. That is not the riches of this world. That is what man has created in his delusion. And he's now worshipping it as the riches of this world, the temples, the buildings, the money. Those are not the riches of this world. If you are being given the knowledge of this world, means you are being given the knowledge of how everything is connected here, how the energies flow, how everything gives and receives. And Jesus absolutely was given the knowledge of that because he worked it. He worked this on a completely higher level. And that was again the Son of Man. Our truth, our higher truth of what we actually are. On a higher level. Yeah? And he did according to the laws of this world. He healed, he fed, he gave. Yeah? And that is a true human being. That is Ben Adam. That is the son of this world. That is who we are. When I say we should be self, does not mean selfish. Does not mean selfish, because a natural human being is not selfish. That is the entire point. It is a compassionate, giving being that wants to be, absolutely longs to be, in connection with others. And that is the desire of our Father in us. The desire for things to live together in balance. That is our true self. And it's not selfish. At times, because we need to receive for ourselves, we will demand for ourselves, and that is true and that is good. Because if all will be saved, you are a part of all. So you must be saved. Again, love your neighbor as yourself. Self must receive. That is a part of the web. And that is who we are. And that is our desire. Yeah? And that is what this world will teach you. How to be in balance with everything else. That is the image of the living God. Ecosystems, things that live together, that is the image of the living God. And in order to do that, we are being given angels, messengers, so which we receive, and we have more than one. Yeah? We have more than one. And that makes us greater. It gives us the greater knowledge, the greater ways of receiving knowledges. Yeah, and one is not more important than the rest. Each of them fulfills a function. And here is the thing, knowledge of good and bad. Yeah, if you really understand it. Everything that is created is creator. Everything that is created for good. Evil comes into this world when you use something that was created for good in an incorrect way. That's when you create evil. Yeah? Like the food that you eat. Potassium is really good for you. Yeah? Bananas are good for you. You're not meant to live just on bananas, and if you do, you die. That is taking something that is good and using it in the incorrect way. So the evil is not actually in the banana. It is in the way that you use it. Again, compassion is good. Compassion is great. It's not supposed to be the only one. You are a diverse being. And there is taking something that is good, using it in the incorrect way, and then it will turn into evil. It will serve evil. So, yeah, you stay in this world, you have to reincarnate all the time and you have to suffer. Now we are suffering because the angelic ones of God are creating hell in this world. That's why we're suffering. Yeah? And we are not seeing what is actually good. That this world is actually good and wants to teach us to become a part of a web and how to do that. And that is good. Yeah? And if we keep reincarnating because we get it wrong, yeah, then you come here as a desire. You are a desire. Okay, you come here as a desire to have your hand in the cookie jar and be in lust and stuff like that. You will receive according to what you are. And you will die. Absolutely you will. But again, that was your own free will. You came with that desire and you've been given according to it. But how about you incarnate with the desire, being the desire of learning how to become an integrated part of the web of life? You would be given according to that. Is that actually your desire? Was that ever your desire? And right now, should that be your desire? I think it should. If we were of the right desire, we would be given according to it knowledge, and it would create a reality. But the way of Jesus is not the way. The Christ is not the way. And it is a deception. The Christ is not the Son of the living God. Adam is the Son of the living God. And he is more than one. More than one angel. And the angels are his servants. They don't rule over him. And he's most certainly not supposed to become one. That's what Jesus did. Yeah? And when you see a vision of Jesus, you're seeing the Son of Man, that is on the outside. Unless you have a greater vision, a greater knowledge, and you can see the inside. Know him on a higher level. Then you will see what is inside that casing. It's not a human being. I know he's not sitting to the right hand side of the Father, he's sitting to his left. So, last thing, and that is, I was told, I want to be just myself. I don't have a God. I absolutely have a God. My God is the living God. I am a part of him. I want to know him. I want to be according to him. I want to be a part of a web of life. I want to experience the true riches of this world, which is the true connections between everything. And for that, I have to be a human being, because this is His image. And is there a law? Absolutely there is a law in this world. That law that was given, the one that said, I am the living God, His law is the 10 Commandments. And I think when Moses went up on that mountain and the law was given, it came out of him. Again, there was the Son of Man, and the knowledge of the Son of Man, the knowledge of the Father, came out, was written in stone. You shall not steal, you shall not lie, you shall not desire that which belongs to somebody else. That is the law of the living God. And I tell you something, it's not given to create fear, as the law of Moses later on did. That's the law of the other one. And it is in conflict. You know, if there's a law that says you shall not kill, and then the law of Moses says, you know, all the punishments are death sentences, then again that law is in conflict with the law of this world. And and that is what should form the basis of your conscience. No, let me say that this law does not create fear, because there is no punishment. There's no mention of punishment in the 10 Commandments. It says do it. There does not need to be any mention of punishment, because if you go against it, you create outcomes. Yeah? And those outcomes will not be good for you. So no, God does not have to punish you. God does not punish you. It is what you do yourself. You are reaping the fruits of your own actions. So don't blame God. You are the one that did it. And then again, it teaches you to be part of a web and to take responsibility for yourself, for your own actions. That's what you're being taught here. Grow up and take responsibility for your own actions. So that forms the basis of your conscience. And then the angels, if that is what is written in stone inside of you, what you should and should not do, then the angels, and then you are God. Yeah, you are that. And then the angels will serve you. And they did. Because 5 minutes around the corner in the Old Testament, yeah, so Moses gave the 10 Commandments, and then 5 minutes around the corner, the Spirit that led them said, go and possess that land. Go and possess that land. Yeah, and drive out the people. And the people, the Hebrews, they murmured and they were in fear. And there was an angel serving them. Yeah? Fear, you are in danger. What is it you're in danger of? You are in danger of breaking the law of God, which clearly says you should not even desire that which belongs to somebody else. Never mind go in there. That was the law of their conscience, and the angels serving that law. And that law was replaced with the law of Moses, and then the angels served that. According to what you are. I am God, well, you receive according to that. And you create outcomes in this world. And if the outcomes are bad, does not mean you are, because this world is bad, it is because you are not according to this world. That is why the outcome is bad. If you were according to this world, the outcome would be good. Right, okay, that was a lot, and I think I'll leave it at that for today. But I mean, here is the sheep bleeping, yeah? The self has to die in order for the Christ to be born. The Christ is a mindless idiot. Maybe a very beautiful mindless idiot. Oh, I'm all compassion, still an idiot. It is less than a human being. It is the human being, it's humanity that was crucified. In order for that which will serve the devil in the Borg cube. That is being born. And it may still look like the Son of Man, because Jesus retained the form, that is what the book says. But what is inside is no longer human. And it's not better, more enlightened. It is less. And that is the fruit of the tree of Abraham. It was a rotten tree from the root. And it did not bear a good fruit. It couldn't have done. From the beginnings, as it is in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. Anyway, here, I'll leave it at that. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.